Hello, my name is Eva and I'm one of the research sisters at the Great Western Hospital in Swindon. This year it's been quite challenging because 10 months ago I had a Subarachnoid Haemorrhage with due to a brain aneurysm. So it was challenging times for myself and my family. I spent almost a month in ICU and slowly starting to recover and remember everything. I was quite lucky and I'm pretty much recovered without any disabilities. The doctor said that due to my determination and optimism, my recovery was kind of like a miracle. So I can pretty much say that I've been very lucky. But I was so determined and I so wanted to come back to my nurse job. I love being a nurse and I love being a research nurse. I was lucky enough to be signed off to start a very slow phase return back to work after Christmas. So at the beginning it was only just like a couple of days, a couple of hours, but I was building up, and then after Easter I was ready to come back to my full hours with just like small limitations like 8-hour shift and no night shift, because it wasn't very good for brain recovery doing night shifts apparently. But due to my nature of my nurse job, like as a research nurse, then I didn't really need to do those. So I was like very lucky and very proud of myself in a way. But then obviously the COVID-19 pandemic hit UK and everyone was talking about being redeployed and went into the front line, all hands were needed. And so part of me was a bit worried, and the other part was a bit disappointed that while all my colleagues were going to be redeployed and everyone was so much needed to look after patients, I was going to be shielded, and because it was a bit too risky for me to be in the front line and get infected with COVID-19, because although the doctor said I wasn't more likely to catch it, but if I do catch it, I could be deteriorating much faster than anyone else. So then obviously I got shielded and I was kind of like doing an office job, and I just felt really disappointed. But then all the COVID-19 trials started coming up to our hospital, and then suddenly we were like so busy. I was really needed again. My experience was needed again. And it just made me feel so proud that I was a research nurse, and now more than ever, research so much needed to fight a virus that we don't really know much about it. And all these trials, there's so much needed to keep us going and find and give us the hope to fight this pandemic. So my day, usually all the trials that we used to have, they kind of got on hold, but we still follow up our patients, we still ring them, we make sure they're okay and they're keeping themselves safe. We do as much as we can over the phone, but obviously we don't bring them to hospital to avoid any contamination, and since usually people they're vulnerable, we don't want to bring them to the hospital just for the trial. So we keep close follow-up over the phone, and with the COVID-19 trials we just collect data, we do what is needed, and we just put all our hands in deck to make sure we provide the NHS with the best possible outcome. Thank you.